What's up, folks? Hello and welcome back to the channel on this lovely Monday, on the eve of the first day of school, when the house will be so quiet because the kids will no longer be thundering through the first floor all hours of the day while Dad is trying to work. Good times. Hello and good evening to you. All right. All right, let's get a tweet out here. Aiden's in here first. I'm here early. Don't care. I did see you post that like 20 minutes ago. It's pretty funny. Some incursions with one of my favorite people. Boop. At Marvel Champions. Okay, and then where's that gorgeous thumbnail? Live and incursions. There we go. I was way too lazy to design a new one, so I just used the same one I used last time. Him and I played together. Alright, let's pop that. Infamous in here. Two of my favorites in one stream. Hell yeah, what's up, dude? Hope you're doing well. Hope the hellscape of Indiana is cooled down a bit for you. Did you make it the full 2 miles? I must know. Okay. Tomorrow it's featured Crystal Day, guys. I'm excited. I've got somehow worked my way back up to another million 6-star shards. So we'll open them until we get what we want, and then I think I'm just gonna stick to basics after that. We'll see. I'm like 70-30 leaning towards just using the rest on basics and getting the 7-star shards. But we'll see. El Capitan in here. Casey, since Viv is getting buffed, I'm going to wait till it goes live to learn her. I mean, she's going to play exactly the same way as she does today. It's just better. So I would start early if you're planning on it. All right, let me hop in the chat. I don't know if he is streaming or not tonight. Guess we'll find out. Voice video. Cable input. Okay, we should be good as soon as he is able to join. What's up, Alan? You trying to hide your shirt? No. What do you mean? I've got a hoodie on. It's my shirt. There's nothing on underneath. It's freezing down here. The other day, let me tell you this. The other day, the kids, I think the 4-year-old had somehow messed with the thermostat, and the AC was set to 50 degrees. 50. It was so cold in the house. All right, he says he'll be right there. He's got to clear somebody in war first. So we'll just chit chat until then. Should only be a couple minutes. Great Viv video, thanks, dude. Would you rather eat a goat that has been Nothing. What's the matter with you? I sweat my ass off. Air conditioning was my savior. 2 miles without stopping, working towards a 5K. Nice, dude. I ran cross country in high school, so I ran lots of 5Ks back then, but I haven't run since then, which was many years ago. Have only enough to get one feature tomorrow. Well, I hope it's the one that you want. Who are you looking for, Casey? Yeah, not. DLL just said he's going to clear you in war first, and then he's going to hop on. Viv is a strong Ascension candidate with those buff details. Interesting. Dead goat is delicious. I'm not sure if I've ever had goat or not. What's up, F2P? Could start early, but don't have Viv leveled up yet. I mean, you can still figure out how to get the taps right. Although the taps are kind of like busted right now, so hopefully those are fixed for September. What's up, Cyber? Just pulled Viv for the first time. Did you? I love all these new Viv users we got. Makes my heart happy. What's up, Shibby? Fellow Void Adorer should go to sleep at one side. Dude, get some rest, man. Fallen is in here. Hi, Sim. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, B. It was. I think you've conditioned me to read your full message in my head and figure out what kind of nefarious tricks you might have in store for me before I read it out loud. Hopefully, Adam Warlock. Okay, he's on my like. I would be okay having, but I'm not gonna like keep pulling until I get him duped. Like I want Danny. And I want Sandman. And if I get Adam, if I get Moondragon, it's fine. Viv buff making my R5 decision hard. Are you trying to get Lady D too, Infamous? I think we were talking about that earlier in the chat, weren't we? I'm always up to no good, that's for sure. I don't know who else is in there. There was a featured that was in like the actual store for like $30 the other day. It was a terrible value, but it was there and it revealed like the whole list. But like out of the featured, like the new champs, it's Sandman, Lady Deathstrike, Danny Moonstar, Adam Warlock, Moondragon, and Silk. Maybe? I always just go to Frontline because Dan over there keeps track of everything. Silk, yeah, thank you. It is Silk. Okay. Yeah, so I have everybody, and like the rest of the crystal, it's not really interesting to me at all. It's like I don't really need any old champs anymore. Not really chasing anybody. Hoarded 200k for the featured, popped everything, still didn't pull Zima or Kate Bishop. RNG is a cruel mistress sometimes, Fallen. Trying to decide between Lady D, Viv, and Nimi. Interesting. Dude, have a good one, Shibby. Get some rest. We'll talk to you tomorrow. What's up, Reaper? Just watched the world's strongest Toonami trailer by Peter Cullen and Nostalgia Overload. Peter Cullen, is that Optimus Prime, right? Or am I making that up? Wanted that Kate. Definitely don't want Moondragon. I'll be okay with Sandman, Danny, or Silk. Silk is awesome. Hashtag best spider. I even convinced... Well, I really had nothing to do with it. She did it all on her own. My buddy Dot, who's in... who was... I don't think he's currently in the Alliance. I think he's on a break from Tier 1. Right? I'm not making that up. Dot's not here currently? Okay, I'm not making that up. Yeah, Dot was like the biggest Spider-Ham fan that I knew, and now is on full on the Silk hype train. Yeah, Moondragon, like her playstyle doesn't really interest me at all. It's too much like Professor X, which is another champion that I don't really enjoy playing, and not I don't know. Moondragon just doesn't do it for me. And Adam, I feel like Adam, you need to be like way too aggressive with him, and that's typically not how I like to play. Yeah, Moondragon is a good champ. I agree, B. It's just not my cup of tea. Adam is good too, but again, just I do not watch any anime at all. I have no idea what Toonami is, but I do know the name Peter Cullen, apparently. The last anime I watched was Saturday morning cartoons when I was like 8 years old.
How's it going, man?
Hey, what's up, dude?
I was just wrestling with OBS a little bit.
Yeah?
I took my capture card with me to Vancouver so I could stream. Did it twice, came back, and then had to like reset up a few things because it was being weird. Not sure I'll bother doing that again.
Do you use Streamlabs or like regular OBS?
I use regular OBS. I just started with it and have never learned something else.
Yeah, I used to use Streamlabs, and then when I found out they basically just like copied the code base from regular OBS, I switched over.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go live. No.
Okay. Danny actually seems good. Danny is very good. With that Gambit relic, especially, she hits like a truck on the SP2.
Mm-hmm.
How many shards do you have saved up for tomorrow?
Me?
Yeah.
I got 10 polls exactly. That's not too bad. How about you?
Whatever a million divided by 15,000 is. I don't know. I don't know what the math on that is.
Yeah, I figured you were way ahead of me there. I have not been that. Yeah, I just threw a lot of basics, honestly.
It looks like it's. I'll be having opening 67. If I need to open all of them, it's 67.
That makes sense.
So that's appropriate. I think that's the exact number I had last time too. Casual Cash, you re-up in the membership for a 6th month. The mind of the subject will desperately struggle to create memories where none exist. That is a great quote. Miss you too, man. All right. Thank you very much, Cash.
Took me a minute to scroll to you. Half of our alliance is online.
It's weird how that stuff is like ordered. It's yeah. I didn't really. I've never really understood how it's ordered like that. It's like weird. It's like active people and alliance mates at the top, and then just everybody else in like a big unorganized list.
Yeah. Hey, Rogue. All right, so what sector do you want to do?
Well, we can either do a sweaty zone sector 5 run, or we can take it easy and do zone 4. I'm up for either.
Yeah, let's do 5, see how that works.
All right. Okay.
Anybody that isn't Angela.
Are you watching my screen right now?
No, I mean for me. Because I still have to do the full one with her later.
The cooldowns are pretty quick. Oh, you just don't want to use her so often.
Yeah, exactly.
I was told there would be no math. I quickly opened calculator and did that.
As soon as you said the answer, though, I was like, neither of us should have needed a calculator. I felt kind of bad. It's like, of course, it's 2/3 of 100 because the cost is 3/2 of 10,000. But
Well, and now you know. Yeah, Cyber. The tapping on the SP2 is definitely the most difficult part. Um, it'll be easier once it's adjusted, because the zone where you tap is not good right now.
yeah. I guess I'll probably go left.
Okay. Come on, Buffcorn. Nope. Okay. Evening, Spidey. CB finally unlocked inequity. Good for you, man. It's a great mastery.
Yeah. Whatever it costs you, it's worth it.
Yep.
This is why I'm not a math major. Neither am I.
It's Vox Day tomorrow. That's true.
Yeah.
I think I
Need
will
to
be
get my
passing
video
though.
ready. Yeah, not a fan or just not motivated to pick up?
I am unconvinced that he's going to have much value in Battlegrounds or War because he's so susceptible. He's like extra vulnerable to Nullify.
Mm.
But I'm happy to be proven wrong. But the other thing is like I'm burned out from the photon grind, so I don't know that I could do another one so quickly.
Oh yeah, I
When
wasn't
when
even
his
thinking
arena
about it
is
as
around.
yeah, back-to-back programs. Yeah, insane. I do think there will be some value just because of the immunities. It's so
That's
much.
I mean, yeah, that's true. He is a very cool looking champion. He has a good kit.
Yeah. Especially the math where we need to do 20 steps to find out what X is. That's the best math.
Yeah,
Puzzles are fun.
best. Yep. Big agree with that one.
Hey, Near. Cam, how's it going? Have I released another character since Kate? Yup. Yeah. Photon is my third child if you've gotten blasted in Incursions this month. Nice, Bean. Yeah, I imagine she'd be fun in there. He's using Photon in the Brutal DLX challenge.
Yeah, I used her a bit today as well for some of the cleanup. She was hitting pretty hard.
Mm-hmm. But YouTube told me that she had mid damage and needs to be buffed, so
YouTube's never
that
wrong.
can't
though,
be accurate.
So. Vox looks like a Bloodborne crossover. He does look very cool. The mask that comes up, very, very cool.
I have no degens, but I'm going to take the thing anyway, just in case, because I badly want draining degen. No, Sim does not work for Kabam, but Sim is in the CCP and so has played with this month's champions.
Correct. Although I do have Photon on my live account, so.
Yeah, congrats on that. Where actually did you end up ranking?
120.
Nice.
So, yeah. I figured she was gonna go low, but that's people who got her for 70, 80 million, like highway robbery, just crazy.
Yeah, no, it is insane.
Yeah, there's just so much other stuff going on this month. I figured she would go low, but
yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be that low either. Like, you can tell that just means like only 300 people went for it.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think like Star. I don't think she was even really trying.
Mm-hmm.
She like snuck in right there at like 350 or something.
Hey, J-Will. Cyber, how's it going? She's gonna go higher second round. Yeah, I'm sure she will. The question is always how much higher. The wings for me? Yeah, Vox's wings are pretty cool. Hey, Walrus.
I thought that was a cape. Is it wings?
They do have wings, yeah. Or at least a very feathery cape, I guess. I don't know. Either way, it's cool. Yes, I'm doing good. Although from a weather perspective, I'm kind of sad to be home. Vancouver was gorgeous.
Wish I can beat the Legends Incursions Photon. Not fun. Just got to get lucky and hope she's not a boss. That's how that works.
Kind of, yeah.
What's up, Bean?
Yeah. We actually... People are going to get mad when I say this, but we apparently don't have the tech to weight that pool. Or we would have had her be like a rare boss and have it be weighted towards Vox. But apologies, everyone.
Not me putting up 188 million and have my thumbs in splints for the next month. Yeah. Yeah, by the end of it, I was just like, you know, I put up like 170 and change, and I could have done a few more rounds of 5 stars, and I'm like, I just can't muster up any last shred of motivation to continue. So if 170 is not enough, then I guess I'm not getting her.
Yeah. I don't miss feature grinds. I've, at least in the last like 4 or 5 years, I've picked mine pretty carefully so that they haven't been big ones, but it's never that casually.
Yeah, like I would have been done on Friday if I had just stopped at what the cutoff ended up being. I had 100 million by the end of Friday and Friday night, so could have saved myself another day and a half of work.
Yeah. Cyber says I'm a massive sucker for scythes in any game. Yeah, they're usually pretty fun. I enjoy Zoslamel and Soul Calibur.
You were close on Scythe, Casey. You're just missing the C.
Praying Vox stays slept on. I can pick him up too. Starting my new job Wednesday, but could probably put up 100 million. Yeah, there's definitely a chance Vox goes for less than 100. I don't blame him for it at all, but it is kind of funny that just because Mike decided to be dramatic, that people think the upkeep for the degens is super stressful. It really isn't.
Lord Zed. A little bit. For me, it's the mouth of Sauron when he gets those gross, ugly teeth.
Thankfully, less lip animations.
Right.
All right, what's on the girl? Power alternator is kind of rude. That's not too bad, though. I think Kate can do that.
I'm more than happy to let you have that one. Red Hulk. Hard
Hey,
Knock
Larson.
Life, okay. Thinks Vox will be one of the best cosmics or will he get overshadowed? I think most cosmics get overshadowed just because the class is very top heavy, is a nice way of putting that. The most broken champ in the game is a cosmic, so every other cosmic looks bad in comparison.
Right. Like, it depends on what you mean by top cosmic. Like, do we think that they'll look good next to Hercules? No. But, like, are they top 5, top 10? In certain situations, I think so. Like, it's a lot of immunities, and the damage is really good, and the basic attacks, once you're fully ramped, are good too if the degens aren't working.
Yeah. Aloha, Moon Knight. Welcome. $160 is 90% safe to get her. Yeah, that was in the back of my head the whole time too, but I didn't want to take the chance and stop. What's up, Lorson?
Yeah. It's like, it may not be fun to know you way over grinded, but it beats the heck out of knowing that you had time and didn't use it.
That's exactly right.
I can't, it's f***ing Kingpin. He's thick.
I think Venom is the best cosmic when it comes to fighting spiders. I mean, limiting use cases pretty heavily, but yeah, I think that's probably fair to say.
Yeah, I mean it's entirely possible I'm just being too hard on Vox just because I'm just burned out and I don't feel like I can grind for him, and I don't really want to get early access for him either.
But that makes sense. That was done.
Yeah, Dark. We were talking last week, I think, before the grind started in here, that I was saying how I thought she was going to go low. Like at the time, I think I said like 120, which is pretty low by today's standards. And because I was like, there's so much stuff going on right now, plus the war season, that a lot of the heavy grinders are not going to do it. And I was I was wrong big time, but in the not the way that I thought I might be wrong. No buff corn. Come on.
Ooh. Oh, that's so cruel. Well, I'm not really using buff champions, but do I pick Impact Purge over buff corn with this team? That's so hard.
I think you always pick buff corn just for the regen.
I think so too, but I don't like it. Impact Purge is so good.
Next room is an Overseer boss, probably.
Well,
close.
That's funny.
Alright, that should be fine.
Yeah, she requires actual armor up buffs to auto block, right? We don't have to worry about that.
I think that's correct, yeah. Oh, unblockable Joe Fixit sounds awful.
Gross.
Alright. Can I play around this? Alright, we're gonna try.
Hey, Slayer, how's it going, man?
What's up, Slayer?
Hey, Joey. It's going well. We're pretty early on.
Skip Photon's early access to wait for Vox, maybe get them both. Yeah, if I went for Vox and I got Photon again, I'd be pretty salty about it.
Yeah, that's very fair.
What's up, Jeff? Next war will start after this arena ends. Yeah, there's one going on right now, as you know, and then I think we do get the Tuesday into Wednesday off, right? So it's three wars on, and then there's a break. Best option for
Oh, sorry, go on.
Best option for the brutal DLX Hulk and Jugs. I used Valk for the Hulk because his unstoppable sucks. Juggernaut I used Titania.
Same on Juggernaut. Like, it's moderately annoying to not get the burst damage or the specials or anything, but her Furies mean her basics are good enough. It's better than pretty much anything else.
Yep. And like with her, I was basically just launching like a random heavy into the air at the start of the fight, and hoping that he decided to get within range for the quick knockdown too. Gladiators first next month, I'd be inclined to go a bit hard on those Paragons for him and Vox. I think he's the only champ, but don't quote me on that one. I can't remember if like Quicksilver was the only champ when he was released.
Nah, Quicksilver came out with Gallon.
Okay. In that case, I got no idea. Did they completely remove the revive and NG refills from 536? I think so. I think they had a post about that, yeah.
I don't think they're gone. I just think the drop rates are much worse.
Wait, why am I faltered?
Oh, you parried twice quickly.
Ah! Alright, thank you.
I got smacked by Rogue because I was a dummy.
I just took 2/3 of my health and power stick damage, so...
Oof. Yeah, that one really was a lot.
And she blocked my special one somehow. Awesome.
Angela, excuse you, where are your regen charges?
Oh my god, I keep power stinging myself because I'm not paying attention.
Actually, though, I'm confused. Okay, she finally has some. That was weird. Hey, quick. Have Ireson pulled anything good from the 7-hour crystal? I mean, I've gotten some rank 4 mats, but nothing all that special, I guess.
Yeah, I've pulled, I think, 3 carb cores, 2 of the 20% tier 6 crystals.
Oh yeah, I got one of those.
Mostly it's been 6-star shards, though. A bunch of Paragon crystals, too.
Yeah. I've also gotten a couple of the dud prizes. I did get an energy refill.
I got one today, too.
I've gotten way too many, like, potions. I'm mildly annoyed about those.
Yeah. Yeah, the, like, the potions in the second selector being, like, level 2, I'm like, these could have been a little bit better.
I agree. Like, I appreciate not that they give you all of the mode specific ones so that you
Right.
don't like run right into inventory limits, but they could have been a little bit bigger.
Yeah. All right, easy looking Emma. Okay, Dusa should be no problem either.
Vivified Strife is moderately annoying, but that's what I do most for.
Did you pick up Draining Degen yet for iDoom?
No.
Tell me how you feel about it.
I haven't seen any posts about people pulling 7 stars. I saw that screenshot that went around like on the very first day,
Yes.
and then nothing.
With the account that has like 1 and 2 stars in their profile, and 7 stars.
Oh yeah. So stupid. Imagine how much stuff you would just breeze through.
All right, here's a question for everybody. If you pull, let's say you pulled a 7-star on literally your first day of playing the game, which is pretty much what it looked like that account did. How long would it take a literal day 1 player to get that champ to level 25 as a rank 1?
ISO is a bad time on early accounts.
It is. It really is.
Because my first thought was like, yeah, like that's a free like halfway to rank 5, but you're right. That's a rank 3 6-star right there for a long time.
Yeah. Which is still like to your point, like they will crush so much content early on with that.
Right. And Emma specifically, they'll be like, wait, other champions can die to bleed effects?
Yes, false expectations. Is Doom worthy of a generic 6-star gem? I think so, yeah. Even today.
Oh, right. Vivified makes you immune to power burn. How did I mess that up? Alright, well, I'm going to be here for a while. Never mind. These shocks are massive, dude.
Good lord. Are we playing as much as Kurt daily? Probably not. Kurt's also spending on some crystals, and so I imagine he's doing better on ISO than most newbies.
He was flying, though.
He really was. It's impressive.
It's wild. Is Inequity worth it? 100% worth it, yeah. I run 3 out of 3 pretty much full-time now.
Do you like having 50% more effective health on every character with 6 debuffs as a baseline?
Yep.
It's very, very good. The closer you get to the weakness ceiling, the better it gets, too.
So,
I'm gonna let you take the Emma. I just realized I don't really have a great option.
So the other day, I took a rank 2 7-star Mangog in off-season with Titania, and between Inequity and the weaknesses from her specials, I tanked a special 3 and basically took like no damage from it. It was awesome. It was really, really
I literally took 1% from a special 3 on the old Vivified node with Reed once. Oakley says I need to learn Kate. Here, everyone loves her, but never took time to play with her. I don't think she's that complicated, honestly. It's you want to get perfect release down, so watch for the glint, and then just try and back him up and knock him down.
Yeah, getting the perfect release is what I've still struggled with her on.
It definitely takes a bit. I feel like really good about the special 1, to the point where I'm angry with myself if I miss it. With the special 2 is a little bit harder. I don't miss it often, but it's like, come on, dude, really? You?
Oh, you know what? I did forget to put on the Herald. The Herald synergy, I just realized. Oh well.
Whoops.
I won the fight with Gallon and then shipped him off the team without using it. Oh well. Yeah, I definitely forgot to do that.
Thoughts on 7-star Hawkeye? He's good. I mean, he's not... I don't think he's flexible enough that I'm going to take him to rank 2. But, like, you know, pulling him twice and exactly twice is pretty darn good.
Yes. Pulling him once, not so good. Pulling him 3 times, very, very not good either.
Yep.
Kitty.
2 shall be
This
the
is
number of
all
the
you.
countdown. Yes, sir.
Spiked armor Kitty. Yeah.
Spiked armor.
That's all you. That's all you.
That's so perfect.
Caltrops Danny's kind of rude, though.
Oh, bubble shield null.
I'm gonna swap.
What do you got on your side?
Caltrops Danny.
Yeah, I can take her.
Yeah,
we
because
can-
I
we
think
can
I can
swap.
take Null pretty easily with Reed.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, what's on this sentry?
Like nothing.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Perfect release annoys me a little bit. It's just a matter of getting used to it for me. Like I'm pretty good with Hawkeye on it. I can nail it 100% of the time, pretty much. But Kate's, I feel like the window's the same, but like the animation is different, so it throws me off.
That's very fair. And honestly, like I don't know. It's a weird thing to program because like that is one of, as cool as it is, I'll be honest, it's one of the lowest tech things in the game. There is literally a behind the scenes timer that I had to measure myself. And when it ends, I tell the VFX to play. DLL makes it sound so simple you forget saying, right? Be nice to yourself. And you are also very, very good, Oakley, so I imagine you can pick up the perfect release pretty quick. Who do I think would have been a good option for Sauron on 22? I mean, the thing is that almost any tactic handles him. So I think... I mean, with Zane and Idum banned, it gets harder. But I imagine you could do Guardian pretty cleanly. Just with the energy resists. Bonus points if you get an Odin, but honestly, even if you don't, it's probably fine. Because just Sauron turns off almost entirely without prowess.
Yep.
Osent might work. Like, I wouldn't want to lean too much on the energy resist, but if you had an Odin, I could buy that.
Ultron.
Penny definitely works. Yeah, Ultron for sure. Maybe Shuri, even. I mean, the aggression prowess is a bit spooky, so that's why somebody like Penny or Guardian would be better. But, yeah, you've got options. Colossus as well. Yeah, Colossus with an Odin actually sounds pretty clean. You're going to have some parries fail, but that's not the end of the world. I changed my mind. I'm using Kate.
Danny's jump kick feels like she should be jumping higher. It's like she has like weights in her shoes. Please use your special attack. Come on. There we go.
I got Kate, but I just don't want to learn her. You're welcome to not. I just find it really fun to play.
What's up, Sans? Good morning.
Hey, PWF. Took an unduped 7-star photon in Battlegrounds with rank 4 Kate. Little much to watch and play around without doing it a bunch. Yeah, that sounds accurate. I would put Kate as a cleanly second or even third tier counter, depending on how you want to define it. Hey, Sans, how's it going? Have a rank 2 Sauron on Awakened? I hope you like him. I don't, but like a decent chunk of it is as a designer as much as a player, and it's kind of hard for me to separate those sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like he could be way better without making him and I don't know. Whether or not you think he needs to be more dangerous on defense, I think there are some easy ways to make him a better attacker.
Yeah. I actually think part of it is he just has too many abilities. I think there's too much going on in that kit for all of it to be worth it, if that makes sense.
Which parts would you take out?
I'm not entirely sure, because like all of them individually sound cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I think extinction mode is the least interesting thing for me. Like, you get good results out of it, sure, but those results could easily be replicated elsewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like some of the stuff, like the Fury from canceling from a heavy, doesn't really feel worth it for me. So I never even do it. And I also dislike when you accidentally trigger unblockable, and then you lose all of your prowess as a result.
Right, that's the part of extinction mode that both of those just. I hate it so much because what was it? Janik called him the lottery dino, and I think that is an amazing insult.
That's good. Him. That's good. I like that.
It's just everything is RNG, and you kind of have to like hope that the stars align. Not just that they align, but that they align at a convenient moment, and that's so uninteresting to me.
Yeah. Even if they align, if you're like in a hurry. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's a decent kit under there, but it's just a bit messy.
Another power alternator photon.
Very rude.
Airwalker. Are we switching back again, or which side looks good? Psychic Thorns on the left.
I think I'm
Idum's energy, does that count for Psychic Thorns, or it says physical contact?
His mediums will be okay. I was just thinking about that. Yeah, I think that's okay at class disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that. And
Okay.
then Miguel's simple. Cool. Back to left then.
Okay.
Zoned out for a second. Who has too many abilities? Sauron.
All right. I don't need the regen there, so I'll just take cap.
Hey, Martin. Yeah, I'm doing well. My rank 5 Viv and rank 4 Shocker are getting buffed. Really looking forward to those. Yeah, man. Did you see Sim's video yet on Viv? I don't think I've actually played her buffed version yet. Hey, Zazar, how's it going, man?
Your Viv video made me excited. Thanks, Bean. Just wanted her to have more damage, and I can't math, so I appreciate you doing it for us. You're welcome.
Okay, I need to let this guy dash. I built up Caltrops. I'm just killing him at the wall. There we go.
I know the relic is supposed to be like he's sticking to a wall, but it looks like Miguel is giving someone the people's elbow. it really does.
Oh, that's fun.
Mike wants to know how you would rework Groot. Throw it all away and start over.
I mean, a little bit. Yeah, definitely check it out, Martin. It's a good change, and Sims played a lot of Viv. He puts it in context well. Alright, this is gonna take a while just because Herc keeps throwing specials. How dare he?
Yeah, this is... Tyranny Airwalker is not too fun.
Oof.
All it's going to take is for him to not throw one special 2, and then I'm dead. Taking so much damage from his, like, armor break degen.
Woof. Yeah, that thing scales spookily.
Right.
Oh hey, I forgot about that ability. Turned off Herc's unblockable. I've always liked the horn sound on Airwalker's special too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And the special 3. Hey Rye, how's it going?
Making Groot immune to Root would be interesting. I'm not sure if we're at the point where we need a Root immune champ, but
Same.
it would make sense.
That's kind of my main hesitation, but
Yeah.
it could be cool for sure. Can we get a new special 2 on Groot 7 years in, and I have no idea how to text it?
My strategy for that
Sounds
is
like
just
you're
to,
making a...
yeah, is just to frantically
just-
swipe left and hope that I get it right.
Right. I was going to say, you're making a pretty good argument for keeping.
That is the only thing I like about Airwalker. He does have one of the coolest special 3s in the game, I will say.
Yup.
What's up, Intrasis? Root Immune Groot would be a great Zemo counter.
No, he wouldn't.
You would give Zemo all the Furies, though, which are stupidly powerful. As we found out in War earlier this week.
Mm-hmm.
We had was that a rank 5 Hulkling that Clown has?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so. Anyway.
We had a rank 5 Hulkling that we brought in on a Zemo on a node with power drain, which Hulkling is immune to. So Zemo stacked up like 15 Furies and landed a 108k blocked hit and killed rank 5 Hulkling from full health with a blocked hit. It was awesome. It's really, really great. And that lost us the war too. It was awesome. Is the synergy being reworded to reflect the changes to the energy vulns becoming passes from DLS? Probably. None of the ability text in her kit was changed yet that I noticed, so I would expect it to change. Would a root immune Groot just be called G?
That was a great fight, man. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but that's how you take Photon with Kate right there.
I'm gonna have to watch that one back later.
Poor Clown. Yeah, no, that's a cruddy feeling for sure.
Yep. Draining Degen or Impact Purge? Man.
Rubbed in. I just got Keep It Going, though, and chose it over Strategic Movement, so I can't complain that much.
Or I could do Attribute. Yeah. Let's do Draining.
The attribute boost one is actually pretty good.
Yeah, I have no way of telling which ones that I have, though, so I'm not even sure it would do anything for me or not.
Oh, you can close out and it won't take it from you. Like, you
Oh,
can
I
check.
didn't know that. Okay. Perpetual Offense or Martial Artist. Man. I'm gonna have
I'd take Perpetual Offense, but I'm just a sucker for random champions suddenly turning into, like, Storm.
I did get the prowess. I think I did get the prowess increase earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did. So that makes sense to get that. Martial Artist is really good, though.
We got GT today, Ace. Fortunately, it looks like it's already over. It happens.
Yep.
They left us some room, but we didn't drive through it.
It's usually how it goes with them.
Yeah. Honest. Well, the last 2 times they didn't leave us any room.
That's
but,
true.
Yeah.
That's true. And they finish so quickly, too.
Same.
Like, time-wise, it's, like, impossible to beat them on time.
Yeah. Sim getting assigned some Viv fights at least. We actually talked about it, and you were saying you'd kind of prefer to wait until the buff, right?
So I really want to wait until the special 2 is fixed. Because
Right.
like it's like half the time I either get like 4 out of 5 and I have no idea what I did right, or I get like 1, and then you're really like left out in the cold.
That makes sense.
Yeah. There was a domino in like War 1 that we kind of wink wink nudge nudge that we wish we had buffed Viv for.
Right. And I've seen a few other ones where I'm like, that would work, but yeah. You don't want to be wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, Tressus, how's it going, man?
All right, so here's a kick in the nuts. So I've got a Venom here with Fractured Guard, but I've got the stupid Airwalker thing on me where if I am armor broken, I'm going to take degen or whatever from it, right?
Oh, that's right. It comes with Does it come with damage and not just special?
I don't think I can check without.
You know
booting
what?
up to
Hold
a
on.
fight.
I got AMA open.
Okay. If it's not damage over time, I'll take it.
Yeah. No, that's a really good question. Wait,
No.
I clicked on Angela. Okay.
No, we're not doing a zone 25 push. We're just doing
No.
fun. Yeah. Zone 25, you have to do it
Crossfight.
alone anyway. What are your top 3 non-Herc options for Ascension? I feel like 48% of people are going to pick Magic, 48% of people are going to pick Quake, and then 2% of people are going to pick somebody else.
Yeah, I don't. I think it does. I think it does do damage.
The Dark Tide.
It's a little bit hard to read from the old code, but I think, or from the old strings, but I think it does. Are you good for the boss?
I didn't even look at it yet.
It's Mixmaster Power Snack Sauron.
Jesus, what?
I can probably do it. Well, no. At least there's no willpower, which means yes, I could probably do it with Reed. But it would take me a minute.
I mean, I've got no counter to Mixmaster. Once he goes unblockable, I don't know what to do then.
I'll try it with Reed.
So with Power Snack, it'll remove all of Angela's buffs at the start of the fight too.
Right, you have to build back up to get the resistance.
All the Odins will be gone too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, champions suffering from armor break and Dark Tide take direct damage. Yeah,
Right.
that sucks.
And the fact that it says Dark Tide and not Dark Tide debuffs, I think that's included into the passive. It's just a higher potency. And Trasus asks thoughts on the brutal DLX challenge. I loved it. I thought it was perfect. Then you are weird. I don't know. I don't think it was like. I think the difficulty and the fights and everything were fine, but I hate this ancient format with the million repeating fights, and I hope we never do it again.
Agreed. I have half of one quest left, and then I'm done forever. Anyways, my top 3 non-Herc. I would go I joked about Quake and Magic, but they're not going to be 6 stars anytime soon, and they're still very good champs. So I would probably go one of them. But I'm weirdly leaning towards Labtron just for fun. He's not particularly useful, but he would be cool.
It would be funny. Probably the most repetitive challenge ever. Well, that at least is not accurate, because we have done this a half dozen times before.
It never seemed
But again-
this bad, though. I don't know.
I don't know. It's been a long time. It was rough. And I said I didn't like it before it came out, but to anyone who still thinks that I'm secretly the CEO of Kabam, there's your anti-proof.
I feel like in the past those challenges had been the previous chapters had been one path each, and then there was the giant quest at the end. But maybe I'm misremembering that.
I think you might be misremembering. There might have been fewer quests before, not 6. That part I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure that it was a lot.
I'd have to go back and look. Yeah. What's up, Under?
Bean says, Bean just realized that the Legends parts and the Brutal DLX part are the same. Yeah, man. It stinks.
You can still just spam left side of the screen for Viv Special 2. Yeah, you should not expect that to stay like that.
No.
Don't get used to doing that, is what I will say.
Vanilla Thunder says at this point, I can't convince them that purple is not my favorite color. Actually, I would put blue higher, but I do like a good purple. And yeah, it's worked out. Tom and Chadwick only had 4 difficulties. Okay, that sounds correct. Like, still all of those fights, but only 4 difficulties. Because yeah, this one is brutal. Bean says, I enjoy the fights, just not enough to do them 10 times, let alone 100. It's actually over 200, Bean.
Not that anyone's counting, it's 217.
It's so bad.
MSD, you would ascend a 5-star like Kate, Quicksilver, APOC, even though you have all of those as like beefed up 6 stars? Oh, it still is like that. Yeah.
What's this buff for heavy attacks here?
It's heavy hands.
Oh, okay. Nope.
Yeah, don't do a heavy attack twice quickly.
That's okay. I never do that with Reed. No, this is fine.
Yeah, we were talking non-Herc options, but I don't think Ascension is coming to 6 stars right now. I think it's 5 stars, right? I could be wrong on that. If we're talking ascending 6 stars, I'm just going to ascend Void. I'll tell you right now. That's what I'm going to do. Nice job, dude.
Yeah. Thanks.
Did you use Kate there, or you used Reed?
Yeah.
Okay.
My question is just going to be if I take out Kate or Carl first. Probably Carl. We'll just follow birth order.
Ugh, these are some terrible hacks. Nothing is useful.
Yeah, this isn't really working out.
I don't know. Whatever. 5-star dude Jessica probably, or Labtron. Yes, Team Labtron, baby. Let's go.
If only there were these devices that did complex math calculations for you. I keep my TI-84 on my desk at all times. I know that sounds really nerdy, but it comes up in this game.
Oh, Aggression, Fury, Joe Fixit with Stand Still. That sounds awful.
Unblockable Finale House of X doesn't sound awesome either.
Ooh. Oh, man, I need to heal, though. He's got that node where he goes unstoppable, too. We got Ronan over here.
You could take the left heal. I think I can handle Nightcrawler.
I could probably take that Ronan. What's Hood look like here? The floor is lava. Nice. Yeah, I could take left side if you're good on the right.
Yeah, sounds good.
That's cool.
I'll do that then.
Send Civil Warrior. Dude, Civil Warrior, best war champ. We used one in war yesterday or the day before on a bishop.
Yeah, he's been doing pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Just noticed that Fox has the Inhuman tag, which means they could be used for the Karina's challenge. That's very funny. I do think they would be pretty good in lab, yeah.
That would be very cool.
You just want to make sure that they were max rank for the combat power rate. Well, you can still bring the royal family, right? You can bring the royal family and Quake and Fox, and just not bring Kamala because or you could not bring Quake. It really kind of depends. If you want a Quake magic, be my guest. I'd rather just use Karnak.
I think I quaked magic.
I don't have that much patience, man. Karnak and his 90% disorient did just fine.
True.
Although, I don't know, did you do it before the buff? Because I was a little bit later on that one.
I don't recall at all.
I hate Nightcrawler so much. Just let me parry you. Thank you.
Nice. Either of you committing to featured? Yes, I'm committing to up to 67, and when I get who I want, I will just quit. I'll have a 7-star as well, so that should be good. See you later, Sans. What are you feeling about this Magneto here?
Dude, I don't know. I can try read because he has the extra evade chance, but I feel like it's going to be kind of miserable.
Yeah, I mean,
masochism over time, mother. It's probably still okay.
You can re-get your debuffs on the special too, if you're using pre-fights.
Yeah, I'll use read. All right, showcase time.
Yeah, I'm fine using Angela, but she's magnetic, or metal rather. So.
Mm-hmm. House of X would be a good 7-star. I don't disagree, but I'm fine letting him sit for a bit. Let's maybe let Metal Champs make a bit of a comeback. They've been hit pretty hard.
I'll have 27, likely a 7-star too. Are you ready to rank any of them up, MST? My gold is getting just every time I make progress into climbing back up, brutal. I just I dumped 6 million plus into Photon today. Felt real bad. Felt real bad. We get Adam. Interesting. Okay.
That worked better than I thought it would.
Wow.
I didn't get to a special too. I guess it makes sense because Reed's modified attack gets decently high, so then the armor break gets really big.
Mm-hmm.
I just hadn't really thought about it.
Lady D to R3 instantly too. Nice. Yeah, I think the only one I'm going to rank up probably immediately is Danny.
For me, it's Moondragon. The more Scorpion hate, the better.
Yeah.
Quake is Bay, please 6-star. Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, no on that one. That's a no from me.
My line will be what it has been for quite a while now. I'm fine with Quake as a 6-star as long as we nerf her first. But I don't think that's what you meant. Okay, that mole looks fine. Brawl Ant-Man, bro. That's so annoying.
Well, hey, at least you... Wow. You have Kate, though. I mean, you'll be fine. As long as you don't glance the... Wow.
No, I know. I'm more concerned about the shock.
Oh. Yeah.
I'll probably end up using iDoom. Like, it'll be okay, but it doesn't sound fun. Okay, at least the Thor is simple.
Okay. Yeah, that one's good. Negative looks okay, too.
Hey, Robert. Appreciate it. I think I just revived Medusa through Magic or Quaked. It's been too long to remember. Yeah, I was open to those, but Karnak had been buffed like literally a week and a half before or something, so I wanted to give it a try, and he was fantastic. He made that whole challenge way more bearable for me. Hey, Linus. Nerf her as her description. I'll take that. That's not what I said. That's not what I said at all.
If you make her work like she's written in her description, that would be
A start.
a good start. Yeah.
Because, like, the problem with Quake is not that she can take skill purifiers. That's a problem with Quake.
Yes. Yeah.
The problem with Quake is that she's also one of the best, like, Terrax counters. She would be one of the best photon counters. She's nuts against anyone where special attacks are part of their threat, they don't have power gain over time, and they don't turn off light attacks, or they don't turn off evade in an uninteractable way. Like, you can Quake null. That's stupid. This has been my TED Talk thing.
Tune in next time for when we talk about why Domino's ability accuracy is hurting the game.
I actually, we have gonna do a whole series on that. I need to get through a bunch of videos, but one I've been thinking about, and that I actually did get, like, some clearance for. I think I mentioned this one to you, was, like, when I first started at Kabam.
Oh, yeah.
One of the, like, we all have to give presentations to the rest of the team as part of our onboarding, both as, like, a way to learn something about the game and also as a way to, like, teach other people. And so my presentation was basically a rant about all of the things that I felt were distorting the meta in war. And I was like, actually, that might be kind of an interesting video. And so I think I'll be doing that before too long.
I'm glad you got permission to do that.
Yeah, like I'll edit a couple things out, obviously, but
Right.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. Oh right, Ant-Man is shocking me, and this is gonna take forever.
With no crits either.
Right.
At least you don't have to worry about the glancing, though.
Yeah. I don't really have to worry about taking damage either.
Yeah. Are you going
Which is
for
probably
special
not going to
fate?
knock him down.
Make her different to where you have to hit the opponent.
There's a freaking concept.
Yeah, as a person who's still, I don't know, relatively new to high tier war, the prospect of bringing Quake back as a legitimate war attacker sounds very uninteresting to me.
Mm-hmm.
This defense becomes unimportant because everybody will just Quake everything. And it'll
Mm-hmm.
be
We
zero
already have
zero
enough of those
ties.
characters.
Yeah. You're almost there.
He said with bitter irony.
Hold on. No.
Okay, time to let willpower do some work. It was aggro enough.
I put up a poll asking if you're gonna time out to this fight or not.
I think I'm getting smarter about the armor breaks. I don't think I'm going to time out. I apologize for this riveting viewing, everyone.
Noticed a visual bug with Zemo. Sometimes when you dash back, you can see his pistol on the screen. Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's hilarious.
it's like a giant pistol. Yeah, it's very funny. It's only there for like a frame or two. But yeah, that's very funny. That's been in there since he was released. What's up, Amit? Welcome. You know who needs a nerf? Hercules. Come to the right place, Under.
You're not wrong.
There was a lengthy back and forth on Twitter today between a few people about Hercules.
Well, hopefully most people were on the obviously and objectively correct side.
Well, it was only two people arguing back and forth, so it was.
Oh, okay.
One person was on the right side, one was not. I'll be honest, I thought you were going to time out, but now I'm convinced you're not going to.
Yeah. Told you I was getting smarter about the armor breaks.
Yeah, you were like at 75% with 6 minutes left. I'm like, there's no way. And you're going to finish with the full yellow bar, too, which is just amazing.
Yeah, given I got down to like 40. Oh, that was so silly.
It was 50-50,
Okay,
in case you're interested.
Hey, LC, how's it going?
I ended up not taking that microphone offer, by the way. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to spend the extra whatever 100 plus to get the equipment for it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Need to give
I-
Kate a synergy to get her block pause on intercept. No idea when, but it just feels like an easy trigger to pull at some point. Hey, under. Also Doom bad. I wouldn't mind nerfing Doom either, although it'd really just be like, taking a hedge trimmer to his base stats.
I forgot until that last fight with Mr. Negative that I had draining degen. I have not been using it at all this entire time. So good job. Good job.
It is kind of a weird one that it's hard to use accidentally. Lenino says, I took time to eat dinner, work out, and learn 2 languages while you fought Ant-Man. Truly a modern man. Okay, box is simple. Luke is simple.
Or do I want health?
I want the health.
Conflictor, Mr. Negative. Oh, and a pull, bro. All right, well, we're just gonna overpower that, I guess. The projectile in our SP2 will count.
Yeah. I have a rank 5 Danny. She's amazing. Some of the fights she's supposed to counter her ability to ramp, like miss counters. I mean, I think you kind of answered your own question in a way there. Like, with the exception of maybe Nick, which is manageable because I've done that. Maybe the other miss counters aren't part of her target so much. I don't know. I'm not really concerned about that part of her.
The number of people who commented on the Viv video today talking about how they wish that her armor ups recharged faster so that you could do a second cycle faster. And then there was one comment who was like, I took her into an 8.3 fight on the beta and it took 7 minutes. And I'm like, my dude, she is not designed for that stuff. You can't force this stuff and expect it to work and then get mad when it doesn't.
Yep. This is, yeah. That's the problem with overpowered characters, is that then certain sections of the community think that everyone should be overpowered. It's like, well, yes, I understand their strengths, but, the thing is, then I ran into their weaknesses, and I found myself thinking, what if no? It's very...
At least Doom has a play style. Herc is just dash back, dash forward. Wow.
Yeah, that's the thing, though, is that if you read Hercules' kit, and I've made this comment before about that designer's characters, Herc has a playstyle. He's just so overtuned, you don't need to use it.
Mm-hmm. Will Thronebreaker players be able to get the 7-star Morbius? I think so. If you can get all the tokens. Actually, no, is the selector different for Thronebreaker players?
Yeah, I think it is. I think you might
it's...
need to be Paragon for that.
Yeah, I think that's right, James. I don't think they're giving him to... I think it's going to be like a like a 6-star class Nexus or something for a Thronebreaker player, but don't quote me on that.
That sounds right. You mean to tell me that in a game with over 250 playable characters, I'm going to have to use more than 5 of them? That's ridiculous.
How dare you suggest that?
Jackson, yeah, I did answer your comment, and my point was that just that outside of Nick, I'm not sure that characters with easily accessible miscounters are Danny's targets.
God, even without buff corn and keep it going, she's just so powerful.
Yeah, a huge chunk of it is just the Odin synergy not having a cap.
Yeah. How do we get the third token? So there's one from the Legends Challenge, one from the calendar, and then there's going to be some sort of like arena. Oh yeah, Cyber just wrote that. Yeah. 7-star selector. I choose Emma. That's who I'm probably going to go with. Yeah, Emma. So good choice.
I don't think there's really a wrong answer.
Yeah, I think I think everybody can get all 3 tokens, but the selector is going to be progression locked, I think. Ooh, Spidey Boss.
Yeah, it looks pretty simple. Just
Yeah.
don't 5-hit.
Yeah.
Leninos, the other comment I responded to was in Sims chat.
Mixmaster
both.
Medusa on right side.
Fun. I don't think I'm taking the boost tags from that crossbones. That doesn't look fun to me.
Oh, fight or flight. Oh, God.
I also got fight or flight.
Oh, these are
Gross.
terrible options. I guess I'm fighting Nightcrawler.
Yeah, I think I'm taking null because I don't want to mess up against Hitmonkey.
Yeah.
That's famous last words territory.
I have a Hitmonkey on my AQ path, that Flux Dispersal one, and if he gets you with like 1 crit, even on day 1, it's just like instant LMD destruction for Nick.
Yeah. Oh. This is technically a leak, but it's funny and harmless, so I'll tell y'all anyway. We were playtesting something that I'm not going to disclose while I was up in Vancouver, and there was a mistake in the playtest setup, and so we had to cancel it because the defenders had 1.7 million attack.
Somebody swapped the health and attack ratings. But only 2,000 health. It was weird.
You would die to a single parry. I used Adam Warlock in the pod with his damage reduction. Still, instant death. 1 hit. It was
so awesome.
It was hilarious.
Alright, I think if I do like medium heavy, I can get through this pretty easily.
Do I know off the top of my head what runes you should focus on for the cap relic for Photon? I do not. I would have to look at it. In general, though, you're going to want the ones that capitalize on your block proficiency. Thanks, Tom. Have a good one, man.
Nice.
He said we're both opening more.
Oh, cool. For the boss? Or for boss island, or?
Yeah, for Boss Island.
Okay, nice. Do that before bed then.
She has amazing damage, but the annoying part for her is many skill champs have an evade counter. Well, evade counter doesn't matter. And if you meet a miss counter, like, most of them have to hit you to get their miss counter. I feel like that's not going to be just happening accidentally.
Nier says, I think Emma is a trash champ. Wow.
Rude.
That's fair. That's an opinion. That's an opinion. I really like that. I think Emma's ability to counter evade without reliance on any sort of active or passive effect is really strong. And she has like 1,000 immunities.
Yeah.
Wish more symbiote characters would be added. Scorn. Yeah, I want. I'm currently in the running for Toxin. That's my number one most wanted symbiote, followed by Agent Antivenom. But Toxin's my dude, man. I would love Toxin. A tech-based symbiote. That would be interesting. What's up, Aiden? What's up, Ice? Can someone tell me if Sentinel and Aegon are good champs or not? Yes, Aegon is very good, but you need him awakened.
And Sentinel is excellent after you ramp him, but by the time you ramp him, a lot of other characters will do better.
Agreed.
Chaitanya says managing Nick's charges with Dany to avoid his miscountering hampers her flow. Thoughts? Yeah, playing characters against other characters with abilities sometimes hampers their flow. I don't really see that as an issue.
I think the context there might be that she is supposed to be like designed specifically to take him out, though, and you know, his kit is just so broad, right? It's
right, like that's just Nick.
Yeah.
Like the designer for Dany wanted to play into the fact that illusions are a core part of her powers. Like her codename is Mirage, right? There's basically no way to deliver a kit that Nick doesn't cause problems for them. Like the real problem is just that Nick is so uninteractive. He has no class restrictions on his abilities. It's not ability accuracy. It's nothing. It's just Nick Fury says no. And like that's not Dany's fault, and I don't think she needs to be dramatically different just because Nick is a jerk.
I'm getting absolutely clowned by this Starkey or this Spider-Man. Because I can't parry him, and his heavies are unstoppable.
Yeah, he is a jerk. Way to trivialize what I meant. I'm not trivializing what you mean. It's just...
There we go.
That happens.
What's up, Iron Patriot? GG's in war today. Good job to you guys as well, man. Always give us a very, very tough fight. We were saying earlier how you left us a little daylight in this war, but we still couldn't drive through it.
You need to miss to ramp her up. To a point. But if you're really concerned with missing against Nick, you can do that.
You can also continuously parry him to reduce his charges, and it's like a 25% chance for a mutant compared to 100 for everybody else.
Right. Like, I think a lot of people just forget to do the parry thing a lot of the times.
Oh, Rintra. I think we might have to swap.
Oof. Yeah. Can I take it with Reed?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I think.
well, that'll be a good one.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, cool.
Yeah, that's simple enough.
Yep. Oh, Lazarus. Oh, no, thank you.
I don't know what you mean in that last message, Chaitanya. I don't know what USB is in this context.
Yeah,
Stig says... Oh, sorry, go on.
I would say, yeah, mutants don't generate tack charges as often as a regular champ does against him. The chance is much lower.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stig says I have Danny at rank 5 and love her, but I wish the neuroshocks triggered at the start of the special. I think that is a very fair complaint. Because somebody who does ramp their special damage that high, having to wait until the last hit and line that up to kill the opponent is definitely a problem.
Yeah.
I'm willing to grant that.
Yeah, I agree there.
Because to Chaitanya's point, you do earn the neuroshocks. That's not just an always-on ability. So I don't think there's much harm in her getting those on activation.
Oh,
He said Hurricane shows skill. Monkey, Iron Patriot, one of the best players in the game. So just letting you know, in the best war alliance in the game, consistently, year after season after season. We'll give you a mulligan on that one.
Yeah. Taking generic fights with her requires next to no skill. Going deathless, taking an average of 10 fights of war with her requires more skill than the vast majority of players have. No, it's okay, Jackson. I get what you mean. Like, I have two things here, because, like, when people say, it depends on where you're going, right? Like, if you're saying that you would like some things to change about Danny's kit, I think that's fine. Like, what Stig pointed out is totally fair to call out. That would make things a lot better with very little change. But taking a character that has a core resource that builds to miss, and then miss turns into a resource, and saying that that should change because you would like that character to counter different fights that don't work because they can't miss. I don't know what you want from us. Like, we're not going to rebalance Danny and completely rebuild her and redesign her so that miss is not a part of her. It's like, it doesn't fit the character as the designer intended, and it's just like not really within the scope. And so I want to make sure that that part is clear. Take care, LC.
I'm curious
let me get to this
if
intro.
the person you're talking to has similar issues with other champs that rely on miss as an offensive part of their kit, like Kitty, for example.
Mm-hmm. Or Viv or Hood.
Mm-hmm.
Hood is a good example because there's a lot of miscounters in Cosmic. And you know the reason why it's not a problem? Because most of them are dependent on buffs because those cosmic character, or so that those cosmic characters are interactable.
Right.
the reason it's a problem for Danny is because, like I said, Nick doesn't really leave you any options to do anything with him. He just says no.
Do you think that there's an argument that since she has class advantage, that skilled champ should not be able to turn off her miss?
I think that's more an issue in the skill champ's design than in hers.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know that we would be able to code that kind of sweeping change.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's why slow has a class restriction as
Right.
opposed to people saying like my unstoppable is immune to slow.
Right.
I would like the ability to code something like that, but it also makes me a bit nervous because then we're a little bit going into an arms race. What I meant was I would pick Danny over others to take on Nick because with her I don't have to deal with his second life. Right, and what I meant is that if she's still good enough at taking Nick that you would pick her for that, then it's worth it. In my experience, the Danny versus Nick fight is still better than pretty much anything else that isn't Toad or Penny.
I would agree.
And
with that.
so I don't see it as a problem. And to be
only
clear,
because
Toad or Penny versus Nick is a very high bar.
Yeah, because they're more or less automatic, especially Penny.
Yeah. And I think if we do end up making the change that Stig suggested and making the Neuroshocks be on activation for specials, I think Danny would feel very close to automatic as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, stun and pessimist in zone 15. What in the world? Did we swap back in time to zone 1?
I think there is a category of buff called like meme buffs, and they do have a chance to pull from that pool.
Oh, that's awesome. Me buffs. Alright, Gulk looks fine. Long shot.
Icarus, tunnel vision, what the frick?
The one on guillotine?
Yeah.
Under having an absolute laugh right now.
I think I can handle that. It just doesn't sound fun.
Check out the long shot though. Biohazard long shot.
Woof.
Can Angela even do that? I mean, I guess if I don't push him to 2.
And meet your doom. That's very scary on him.
Yeah, you miss a parry and you're pretty much dead.
I could swap in thing.
I mean, this is the last room unless you want to keep going for fun.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and swap in thing. I don't see a need for iDoom here.
Are you just gonna just back off on poison then? Oh no, just don't hit his block. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. All right, I'll take meme buff Sentinel over here. Tell him just use Archangel for Samuel L. Jackson.
That's not a bad option either. But I meant it when I said I consider Toad and Penny better.
Yeah, the only time Toad doesn't work is when you accidentally have too many poisons on him. And then you end up with 0.
Why would Neuroshocks from an arrow apply before the arrow? Well, that's clearly why they aren't that way now. Yeah, I think that is very clearly why the designer made that choice. But I do think that you could probably try and argue it and be like, well, it's her mind doing weird stuff anyway, so why does it have to be through the arrow? I'm not saying I find that super compelling, but if there's a balanced reason to do it, then maybe.
This I forget what the hack is called. The one that does like red damage based on your armor rating on special attacks is pretty good. I mean, it's like next to nothing when you're doing 240k special twos, but still. Against mutants, Nick requires 30% more attack charges for abilities to activate, something like that. No, I think Nick is already
That's a Nick nerf.
yeah appropriately balanced for mutants. With the decreased chance to gain attack charges is good enough for him, I think.
Yeah.
I just think with Danny, you have to be more mindful of keeping him below the threshold.
Yeah. Because keep in mind, actually, if we like imagine an alternate version in which Nick doesn't bypass Danny's miss, she loses the ability to control his attack charges. Is the other way to look at it. Because she has to parry him to do that. I agree with most of the things you're saying, but the main problem is that if somebody does have a miss counter, permanent or not, it makes her unusable.
Well, yes. That's fine, though.
Champions have weaknesses. That goes back to my original point. Like, that's as designed, my friend.
Yeah, like I'm not taking Null into an armor break immune champ fight.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Kate is very, very bad against Warlock. This just in.
Yeah. Wow, Joey's saying hi to Na in both streams, but Na's only responding in yours. I see how it is. Wow. Unmod.
I just realized after this I need to eat my taco salad.
Yeah, most of these hacks are just like really, really strong for her, Joey.
Yeah.
Like I didn't get the two best ones for her in my opinion, and she's still just absolutely like dominating every fight.
Mm-hmm. The relic upgrades to hacks are really a huge part of it, though. Like,
agreed.
Seeing how strong Reed is has been nuts.
And like the Thor relic feels like it was designed specifically for her too.
Yeah. I was about to say, is he seriously not proccing protection here? And it looks like it's on mediums.
Oh, there we go. I'm gonna write an angry forum post about it, says Jackson.
Always welcome.
Yep. Where's he getting that power gain from?
Long shot.
Yeah.
Oh, there was backup recovery.
Oh, okay. Nicely done.
Thank you. That is a cathartic end to a stream. I love things special 3 so much.
Yeah, I love the like the little flowers and stuff sticking out of the rocks. It's so cool.
Next thing you'll say, Viv having 10% block proficiency and low health makes sense since she can phase virtually all incoming hits.
And with that...
Sore point. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out on both streams. Appreciate all y'all.
Definitely. Let's see if anybody else is live, and I will send everybody over.
I'm not seeing anyone.
I see Cataclysm is live. He's the only one. No.
Yeah, Mega Jinx. Okay, I'll go ahead and pull the link out of your.
Okay. All right. And then we'll go with. Here's your raid tag.
Sounds good.
All right, folks, go say what up to Cats. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. This is super fun. I'm glad we got a chance to do this again. So, many more to come, hopefully.
Yeah. Take care, everybody.
All right, see ya. All right, let me disconnect from the voice chat first. All right. Yeah, thanks, everybody, again. Take it easy. Go say what up to Cats. And I'll see you tomorrow for Featured Crystal Day. We have 67 featured 6 stars to open. Yeah, should be a fun time. Hopefully we get some cool new champs. Hopefully it doesn't take me the entire stash to get what I want. So I'll see you tomorrow. Be good to each other. Peace.